Hello everyone, welcome to another playthrough. This one is going to be for Morrowind again. Yeah, I did this 4 years ago, but it wasn't a very good playthrough. It had really bad audio quality and everything, so I just wanted to redo it. And another reason why is because I wanted to use the OpenMW engine. Because from what I've heard, that's pretty close to being feature complete with the classic version. So we're just gonna jump right in and do it all over again.
They have taken you from the Imperial city's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Good old Saint Giub. Alright. What do I want to name myself? I want to name myself something High Elf, because I'm going to be a High Elf again. Surprise, surprise. Let's see, last time I named my guy Painlorn. I think I've used Lanelorn. Have I used Banelorn? Tainlorn? Wainlorn? Fainlorn. I think Fain is like a bad word in Swedish or something. Nainlorn? Okay, we'll go with that for now.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
I feel like the music is kind of overpowering.
Quiet. Here comes the car.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
So again, this is OpenMW. It uses all of Morrowind's assets and everything, like all of the data files, but it's a completely new executable program that runs the game.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
The benefits to this are that you can have some modern effects and stuff like that, and it's also running a bit more efficiently than the old NetImmerse engine. And you get better graphics with a smoother frame rate. See, right now I have distant land enabled, and I have the view distance cranked way up, so I could probably see all the way to Solstheim from here, if I could get up high enough. And so these textures here, these are texture mods, I think, that I've had for a while. And yeah, so most of the mods work with this, except for the Morrowind code patch that had some things that I liked that unfortunately aren't implemented in this engine. But, you know, can't have everything you want.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Oh, and you might also notice that the FOV is a lot higher than usual. Like Morrowind had a ridiculously small FOV, but I have it up to 80 right now. I tried 90, but that just made everything look too small, so 80's fine. And also, the last time I played this game, I had better heads and better bodies installed, but I kind of just wanted to go with the original faces and bodies because, I don't know, the other way just looked kind of weird to me. And there's also the plug-inless head replacer that keeps everything, like, keeps all the faces mainly the same style as they are right now, but just wanted to go with the original.
I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
And of course, I just gained like 5 inches to my height magically. Because high elves are taller than everyone else.
Head on in.
And that actually makes them move a bit faster. I don't know if that works the same in this implementation of Morrowind, though. I can't pick stuff up yet.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
So you can have a crosshair in this game, but I don't really like the crosshair that they use in OpenMW. And with the Morrowind code patch that I used in Classic Morrowind, you could make it so the crosshair would just stay off until you're pointing at something, and then it would stay on for a little while, and then just turn back off. That was really convenient. I really like that. But can't have that anymore. I'll just learn to deal. It's okay. Let's see. What do I want to name this class? I don't really know what to name it yet because I haven't really made it. So choosing a specialization helps. Well, it gives you +5 to all skills, and it's easier to increase them. I think I'm going to specialize in magic. I'm going to try to do things a bit differently this time than I did 4 years ago. I'm going to do a lot of stuff differently, in fact. But in terms of my class, I do want to do things very differently. So I'm picking luck as a favorite attribute, and I know that seems a bit counterintuitive, because, but in Medium, you need your agility, you need your strength, but I can increase those. It's harder to increase luck. So luck and speed. So I'm going to start out with. And speed is also another thing that doesn't really help out combat that much, but the thing is, I want to be able to move fast at a low level, just because the game's slow movement speed gets kind of tedious. But that'll be a problem that I can actually fix pretty soon. So I want Conjuration. Long blade, armor, or Conjuration. I want heavy armor. I want some more magic stuff. Restoration. Could do Alteration. Actually, nah, I don't really want to do Alteration. With Alteration, you can like unlock stuff and things like that, and you can also levitate. But it's really better just to use like security. And besides, that increases my intelligence, so that'll be good for my other magic stuff. Marksman, because I like bows and arrows. Mercantile is pretty important. Let's see, I want to make sure I'm covering all my attributes. Strength, intelligence, endurance, willpower, agility. Mercantile for personality. Yeah, I want enchant. Armor, strength. It's usually endurance in the later games. Well, I have heavy armor for endurance, so that's fine. Am I really going to be enchanting stuff though? Probably not. It's better just to buy enchanted things when you get a crap ton of money. I'm not really big into the crafting in this game. I never have been. I tried to do it a little while ago, but I just cannot be bothered. This is for like teleportation and stuff, which you can really easily do with items that you pick up. Illusion for personality. We'll do illusion. Could do sneak as well. I usually do block, but I don't really want to do that this time. I want to free it up for something else. Maybe destruction. We can pull off some good destruction, I guess. Let's see, there's no wizard class. There's mage, but not wizard, so I'll just call myself a wizard. Sword wizard. Whatever.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
So if I wanted to be greedy about magicka, I could pick the apprentice, but that makes me really weak to it, which I don't really think is worth it. Or I could do the mage. Lady is always good for starting, and it gives you good endurance. Lover is also good because of agility. Very tempted to do the steed. So I could do the steed, but then I'll have to do some extra grinding to begin with. But that's okay, because you can fix all of your class's problems with grinding, essentially. Unless you have a crappy effect like this that you're stuck with. Can't really fix that through grinding. Well, you could fix it with like magic items and stuff, but whatever. We'll go with the steed.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Oof. That is a rough starting health. It's a very good starting intelligence, or starting magicka, though. Strength is pitiful. This can all be fixed. It's not a big deal. Starting out with a good luck, that's always nice. 40 conjuration, that's very good. So I'll probably be conjuring a lot of things to help me early on. Because I've got all this nice magicka.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
By the way, this glitch still works.
You've stolen for the last. Continue through to the next building and talk to Celisgravius.
We'll let it go for now, but if you do stuff like that, well, you get arrested. But I guess he doesn't really care. So now I can sell this. But, you know, that's an exploit. So now I can talk to people. What do you want? Imperial agent provides security for Imperial Office of Census and Excise here inside, and the troopers you see assigned to guard duty here, and the troops outside and inside need their guards, officers of the law in Morrowind. Imperial taxes are based on head count of citizens. Census and excise is responsible for both head counts and tax assessment and collection. Census and excise officers also administer many Imperial licenses, importation, mercenary company, and corporation, for example. So the cool thing about this game is, if there's any bit of information that you want to know about the game world, you'll find it. You just have to ask the right people, because their NPCs will give you more information than you probably even want. And so, people complain about the NPCs in Morrowind. I mean, for one thing, that a lot of them don't really have any unique personality, which that's true. That's a fair criticism, I think. Some of them do, or a lot of them do actually. Well, a good amount. Not the majority, for sure. But, there are definitely some. But what's cool is you can ask most NPCs about just about anything. Like if you need directions to a place, or if you want to know about the local politics, or what the local services are, you know, you can ask any of that stuff. So, and NPCs are always good for dispensing info. So here's a glitch that the people who made this engine fixed. It used to be if you jump right here, you like phase through the wall and start playing the game without even finishing the character creation.
Your papers, please.
First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are free, but before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. So the way dialogue works is, you know, you just ask about topics. It doesn't give you like canned responses. It's all hyperlinks. I mean, sometimes you'll get canned responses, but that's the exception to the rule. A lot of people take issue with this, but I like how you can kind of just imagine what your character is saying, like how your character is asking it. Like, so you click on duties, so you kind of imagine your character saying, so what are these duties I have, or whatever. And then he says, this package came with news from your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Casades, in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Counter Club and ask for Caius Casades. You'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. Gives you 87 gold. I don't know why. I don't know what's significant about that number. Why wouldn't he just give you a nice round number like 100? I don't need to go to the South Wall because I know where he is. I played this game way more than I should probably ever play any game ever. This was actually my first Elder Scrolls game. Fargoth, give him the ring. Apparently it was his, and his census and excise took it.
Greetings
And now he passed along the word to his trader friend, and now I can get discounts. I'm really more interested in selling stuff. Pretty sure the loading was a lot faster. This interface is a little different. Wait, I shouldn't be selling things with low fatigue.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
So yeah, this was my first Elder Scrolls game. I played it back when I was like 10 or 11. It's a long time ago. Okay. Try to get my mercantile up.
Speak, traveler.
I was really just taken aback by how much freedom the game gives you and how much stuff there is to do. It was just really captivating to me. So this is Alone. She's a scout. So you can ask her where all the towns are and she'll mark them all on your map. And she'll even tell you some stuff about them, if you really care to read all this.
I will listen, Outlander.
So now I have a few places marked on my map. So she knows this corner of the island pretty well.
So what do you want?
Let's hear it.
Well, these NPCs have their own little greetings.
My time is precious,
And
so make
the tone of the greeting is dependent on how much they like you. There's some hidden stuff over here. So I could join the Mages Guild later, that would probably be a good idea. I'm just doing some fetch quests ahead of time. You can do a lot of stuff out of order. Because as I said before, the game just gives you an immense amount of freedom. Man, I have never had Morrowind run this smoothly on my computer. This is lovely. No, I'm not strong enough to fight you. I need to restore fatigue. Alright, we'll take a chance. There we go. Alright, mess him up. There you go. Hypophagia. And no Bungler's Bane. I just need Bungler's Bane. I can give that to Jira over at the Balmora Mages Guild. Here it is. So those are the infamous mud crabs that they talk about in Oblivion.
there's someone watching you. I can tell.
In this game, they're actually covered in mud, as opposed to Oblivion, where they just kind of look like regular crabs.
Speak, traveler.
I love how nobody cares about my spooky ghost. They're fine with it. They're used to it. This is Morrowind, after all. This game has by far my favorite game world. Because this island is called Vardenfell, and Vardenfell is so much different from any other place in Tamriel that you ever see in the other games. It's very alien. Like, you got people living in crab shells, people living in mushrooms, all kinds of weird stuff. You know, guys falling out of the sky for some unknown reason. I believe I might have found the correct formula for the spell I'm developing. With it, I will be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, I will test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I have worked out all the possible complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner. Vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without the terrible disorientation of a spell of flying. Time is almost upon me. My research is finished, and all my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laughed at me when I suggested this. I will see who laughs after I leap to the top of the towers and scream out my success. So you only get 3 of these scrolls in the entire game, but they let you jump across the entire island. It's pretty crazy. I'm just gonna dispose of his corpse. That way I can take all his stuff. So his experiment didn't work out so well. Obviously. Alright, let me plan my next level up. What do I want to increase? So my strength definitely needs help. And acrobatics. I've increased that twice, that's strength. So if I get 10 increases in strength skills, then that'll make it so I can increase my strength by the maximum amount. That's how leveling up works in this game. It's a little bit backwards if you ask me. I kind of like the way it worked in Daggerfall, where you just kind of you're given a set amount of points to increase your attributes by, and then you just pick whatever you want to increase. Alright, what else uses strength? Long blade. I'll just kill some stuff. Although since my endurance and health are so low, I might be the one getting killed here. Just save here. I should be using best attack. There we go. That way I do the most damage. Lucky me. Apparently well, can't really attribute that to any of my good stats. I guess since my luck is high. Or maybe mud crabs just really suck. That's probably it. I mean, when someone tells you that they've fought mud crabs more fiercely than you, that's a huge insult. Let's see. Yep, the difficulty's on max. Because that's just how good I am. Well, I should hope I'm good at this game after playing it since I was a preteen. So fast travel in this game is different from basically all of the other games. So you use fast travel services. Like you get on this silt strider.
Where would you like to go?
And then she drives you to towns on top of it. So there is fast travel in this game. You just have to go to all the various fast travel services and then pay them a little bit. But you can't just fast travel from any point on the map, which I actually like. You know, the fast travel is actually integrated into the game world instead of just being a video gamey convenience. And again, I know modern audiences probably, by and large, do not give a damn about that. So I've just been left behind. Video games aren't for me anymore. Well, at least we got indie games that or for nostalgic people like me. We still got lots of people who like Morrowind. You know, they like Morrowind enough to build the entire engine from the ground up. That's got to count for something. Oh, I'm gonna need this later. I'll probably die in here though. We'll see. I really like this autosave. It saves on a different thread instead of Morrowind, which would, or classic Morrowind, which would freeze the game while it saves. Although if you're not a programmer, you probably don't know what that means. So, never mind. My suit of armor consists of one entire pauldron. No, be gone. Turn around, please. Fight him. Stupid ghost. He doesn't realize there's a threat until it hits him. Okay, these guys are harder to hit than mud crabs for sure. Good thing is that spell isn't projectile. Do I have any other summons? Oh, I have Bound Dagger. But I suck at short blades, so never mind. I do have Firebite though, that might be a good idea. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, fire is really effective on ghosts. Let's see, how much gold do I have? 255. Saint Veloth. I don't know which blessings I have to choose from, so I don't think I want to do that just yet. Whatever. It's only 35. I don't know what these are. And we'll go with Almsevi Restoration. Resist disease. What's making me resist disease? Restore attributes. Oh, none of my attributes were damaged though. I didn't need that. Why am I resistant to disease? Is that a racial bonus? I guess so. Let's get another blessing. Veloth's Indwelling. Fortify Magica. That kind of sucks. Yeah, come here. I don't want to fight you and that skeleton at the same time. That skeleton has a bow and arrow. That could screw me up real fast. Oh boy. No, I didn't mean to use that on my ghost. Oh, lovely. Alright, I need to rest first. So I'm extremely vulnerable to physical damage at this point. I need to be really careful. Really? Like a 90% chance of casting that. till I get the Magicka Fortify. Yeah, some save scumming. Everyone save scums in this game, though. I try to do that as little as possible. Although right now I'm very vulnerable. So I kind of have to. Oh, skeleton. See, that's why. Because that stupid stuff like that happens. I still have my Almalexia mod installed from 4 years ago. Okay, this is not going well. This is rather embarrassing. I'm just gonna forget that area entirely. More skeletons. Would you please attack the skeleton? Please? My level's too low for this dungeon, clearly. I'll just need to come back later. Just get some better spells. I need a summon that can do physical damage. I'm collecting the local flowers. This is part of a Mage's Guild quest. And that's all of them. I need to find some really crappy low-level enemies to fight. So I need to get my strength up somehow. I've really handicapped myself in that department. My specialization is also not combat, so it's going to make it a little bit harder to increase that. So I've screwed myself. Nah, I'll figure it out. I wanted this to be a challenge for myself. I mean, anyone can make a really strong character and do well with that, but you start out with your character being extremely vulnerable, then that makes it interesting. And hopefully I'll get my acrobatics up a little bit from skipping and hopping all the way to Balmora. If I could get Bound Sword, that would help a lot too. This Bound Sword actually increases your sword skill temporarily. Kinda going the wrong way. See if we can take a shortcut. This is what the Dunmer call Foyata. And foyadas are just places where lava came through and burned everything. So they use them as roads. My stamina's too low, or fatigue. I don't have any potions. I should have at least bought some restore fatigue potions. Those are cheap. And they help out a lot. Alright, it's okay. We'll get to Balmora. They'll have stuff stored in the crates. And we can just get those. Like sometimes you'll see crates that have potions in them. Nobody really cares if you take them. Alright. So here's Caius over here. It's at the very end of the street, over here in the poor part of town. It's very inconspicuous, as a Blades agent should be. You know, all the Blades people in this game are really difficult to identify. They hide their identity.
What's this about?
Like actual agents. Unlike in Oblivion and Skyrim, where they wear their own special uniform and they go around with their little Blades katanas so that everyone knows that they're Blades. I'm just an old man with a skooma problem. What do you mean you were told to report to Caius Casares? What are you talking about? So, you say your name is Neen, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? You can say no. Yes, very interesting. So, it says here that the Emperor wants me to mentor you, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to trust me and follow my orders, Nainlorn? Yes. Good. Welcome to the service, Novice Nainlorn. You are now a member of the Imperial Blades. We're the Emperor's hidden eyes and ears in the provinces. We watch the Emperor's enemies. We look for opportunities. No, excuse me. And when the Emperor commands, we obey. I'm the Imperial Spy Master from Morrowind. And since I'm the ranking Blades agent in Morrowind, you report to me. Follow my orders, obey our rules, and you'll do fine. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you'd like, you can improve your modest skill with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. These Blades agents offer training, not for free of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tyre Malin, Nine Toes. And these topics disappear as soon as you talk to him about them. Not quite sure why though. And Alone, we've already met Alone. And see, we had no idea she was a Blade. First thing, Pilgrim. You're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain your skills and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. And when you're ready, come back and I'll have some orders ready for you. This is an unusual thing for RPGs, because the guy who guides you through the main quest is telling you basically just to go dig around and just explore instead of urgently telling you to save the world. That's one of the cool things about this game. Let's see. So, I enjoyed the Mages Guild. Let's go ahead and do that.
Speak, traveler.
Join the Mages Guild. And get some free potions and scrolls. Divine Intervention. Seyda Intervention. Restore Magicka. This is also important. You don't get diseases. Fortify Willpower. Because it's good for resisting spells. I would like some Restore Fatigue potions though. That would be very nice.
Anytime now.
So, Ajira. Duties. Mushrooms. Yes, I have the mushrooms. Duties. Flower. Oh. Gotta do this real quick. So, Ajira and Galbadir are competing to see who becomes a journeyman first, and Ajira wants me to plant a fake soul gem into Galbadir's desk to sabotage her. And what I'd always do back in the day when I do this quest is just take all this and then sell it. Gives you a really good head start. I'm gonna do it. It's probably faster to do this. So now we've really sabotaged her. And there she goes. Yeah, I put in the fake soul gem and I stole everything else. And I've got your flowers. Cheap restore magicka. Get that shit out of here. Ceramic bowl. Oh, I forgot about that.
Anytime now.
So she just gives you a bunch of fetch quests, but yeah, that's okay. Gives you more opportunities to explore. And sometimes you'll find potions in these crates. No, not here. What am I doing? So this guy... Oh, what is this window? Okay. He has a ceramic bowl. Okay, this is sorted alphabetically. I'm glad the control key still works for that. Oh, an amulet of far silence. A bunch of alchemical ingredients. So there are a couple of reasons I don't like alchemy in this game. For one thing, it's kind of tedious. And for the other, it's extremely overpowered because potion effects stack. So you can use alchemy to turn yourself into a god really easily. Let's see if I push shift. Ah, there we go. That's how you do it. Maybe hold shift while clicking on something, it'll grab all of them. Ooh, what's this? Restore personality. Okay, let's buy some potions. Well, first we'll finish this up for Ajira. Then she'll probably give us some crappy potions that we'll want to sell. kind of wish the game would save when you go into a building. Alright, I got your ceramic bowl.
I'm listening.
Stolen reports. So these are a few potion recipes that she came up with. But we don't really care about potion recipes. Alright, the other one is over here. It's just some more recipes for mushrooms. Yes, here they are. Exclusive spell absorption, that's not bad. Exclusive shields.
Warmly greeted, friend. Welcome.
Yeah, so she already likes me, so I'll sell her some stuff. So I don't really want these are kind of crap. Those are probably good for emergencies. I don't really need that. Do you buy this? No. I don't buy soul gems. Okay, good enough. Kind of like these to be not overlapping. So all in all, I really think I really like this interface the best out of all the games. I like the windowing system.
How interesting. A tourist.
I think I said that 4 years ago when I did this Let's Play last. Although I guess it would be nice to have, instead of like these icons, you have it in a list so you could see what everything is called. But you get to see more stuff at a glance this way. I don't know, I'm kind of torn. Maybe, yeah, this is kind of a bit better, I'd say. This is a bit more efficient. But you could have the tab sorting could be better though. Like we get weapon, apparel, magic, and miscellaneous, but miscellaneous I think that could be divided up a bit. Because you know you get lockpicks, books, and papers, and soul gems and everything. Soul gems don't go under magic, but scrolls do. So like you could put excuse me, Jesus. You could put scrolls and stuff under magic, and potions under potions, books under books.
What is this about, Altner?
So it just could be sorted better, I think. Oh, and by the way, don't try to sell her soul gems back to her, because she'll know that you stole them. Even if it's stuff, even if they're, even if you get other soul gems that don't belong to her and sell them to her, she'll think that those are the ones that belong to her. Because that's the way this game handles inventory. It's kind of odd.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
Where am I going?
Not a lot of pretty ladies around here.
Alright, let's go here and get some potions.
Anytime now.
To wait so I can have good fatigue, so I don't get penalized in my mercantile. And see, all the alchemy ingredients are under magic. It's just not sorted very well. Cure poison, that's very good. Cure paralyzation, also good. It's all stuff that I'll definitely need. Exclusive restore fatigue is a bit overkill. Don't you have like standard restore fatigue? No. I have to go elsewhere. You're a little bit too pricey for me. More high end than I need. Oh, come on. So stingy. Potion seller. I need your strongest potions. About to go into battle. Oh.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Okay, so if you don't talk to Alone, then you have to read one of these books to get Vivek discovered for you. And I updated my journal. It marks the location of each shrine on my map. But it marks all of Vivek for you. There's a lot of text in this game, like in the books alone. A ton. I very seldom end up reading an entire book because I kind of just want to play the game. I don't really want to sit around and read a book. But they're there if you want to. Who else sells potions?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Ajira sells potions. Derp.
Outlander, what do you want?
She probably has
Oh,
potions that are
A tourist.
at the level that I want.
Good friend, this is an honor.
Restore personality, restore fatigue. Very good. And a couple of restore healths. Probably get a good bargain on it. We'll try. Yeah.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
Alright, now I have to get rid of all these
What
soul
is
gems.
that?
I'm gonna sell them to the creeper.
Yes, Outlander?
I remember last time I played this game I avoided the creeper because he kind of breaks the bargaining. But I'm older now and less patient. Therefore, I'm using the creeper.
Say your business. Yes.
That's Wes Johnson, by the way. He's the guy that did the Imperial Guard voice in Oblivion.
Say your business.
That guy, I mean, he's not really a classically trained voice actor, but he's really good, I think. He's got range. So a couple of things that make the creeper special. Number one, he has 5,000 gold, which is more than most characters in the game, or the most merchants. And number two is that he's a creature, so there's no metric of how much he likes you, and therefore you can sell stuff for full price. Because he has no bartering skill. And an NPC's bartering skill determines like how good of a deal you can get out of them. Help me out, I need the money, he says. Yeah, you're definitely starved for cash with your 5,000 gold there. Okay. So it's 5,000, but I have this thing that's worth 6,000. But if I do this... and then wait 24 hours... his gold is back. So I can resell this. And sell that. And there we go. I've sold everything except for the Grand Soul Gem. Which I can't sell because I don't have enough gold to give him.
Say your words.
Say your words. Okay, what to do next? Alright, so that's the ebony mine there. I'm gonna go to the ebony mine and kill some certain people. You know what? Just occurred to me, I should get a bow and arrow.
Go ahead, stranger.
Usually I get my first bow and arrow from that tomb that I kept dying in, but that wasn't happening. Alright, this guy has some good stuff. He has the Amulet of Recall. And let's see. Amulet of Mighty Blows. That's a good thing to have. I'm not going to buy the invisibility thing because invisibility is overpowered in all these games. I don't really like it. Willpower and strength. Yeah, I could have tried using that Flynn, but I still would have died really easily. Okay, so he doesn't have a bow and arrow. Well, yes, he does. What am I smoking? Steel longbow. Ah, I get a good deal on it because it's damaged. That's another cool mechanic in this game. Like, sometimes you can buy damaged items and you get a really big discount. Silver arrows. Don't want to buy too many arrows because arrows have weight in this game. I'll pay 100 flat. 103? 106? Alright, now to hotkey. Iron Spark Sword. Steel Longbow. I can afford a lot of stuff too. I should just go buy some good spells. I should sell him this other miscellaneous crap. Here, take all this. Ah, stingy. Eh. Now he's wearing the robe. It's a funny thing that merchants do in this game. They'll sometimes wear items that you can give them.
What do you want?
And the more creatively minded of you might have picked up on the fact that you could use that to give them something that poisons them. So like if you enchant the like if I enchanted that robe with a damage health effect, and it was a constant effect, it could actually kill him. Let's buy 10 of them, why not? Oh, they're heavy. Oh well. I probably wouldn't even be able to have a full set of armor in my inventory. I should have some armor though. Stop that. Okay.
What say you?
Gauntlets. Cuirass. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. I've heard some people say Queers. Late 17. Oof. That's very heavy. I'm barely able to carry that. Oh well, that'll give me the biggest bonus to protection.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Alright, now I'm gonna get some better conjuration spells.
Outlander, what do you want?
Good day. Let's do business.
Alright, what do you sell? Restoration, alteration, illusion, destruction. A little bit of everything. That guy's a quester.
All right, I'm listening.
So she has some spells. Bound longsword. Thank you very much. Soul trap, that'll be useful later. Although my mysticism is crap. At least Bone Walker. Yeah. Oh, bound longbow. Okay. I am going to go to Seyda Neen real quick. So I still want to go through that tomb. And I think I can do it now. I still haven't made any skill increases towards my level up.
What do you want?
When I do level up, I will be able to increase my strength by 5, so that's good. Because I've been doing lots of acrobatics increases and long blade increases. Well, not a lot of long blade increases. Do I have a bounty now? No. I thought I'd heard an NPC yelling at me. Oh, by the way, people would probably want me to turn on subtitles, so I'll just go ahead and do that.
Why walk when you can ride?
This will be a little bit of a hike, but once we get there, I can use one of my scrolls to take me back somewhere. I think if I use my CV intervention, it'll take me to Vivek. And that might be the fastest way to get back to Balmora. If I really want to go back to Balmora. I don't really have anything else to do there right now. Alright, I'm ready. Actually, hang on. Bound long bow. Kinda wishing I didn't buy that steel bow now. Oh no. No, no, no. Do I have restore strength? I have fortify strength. Die. Got him. So bows in this game do a lot of damage. They are no joke. I'm gonna try to conserve my fatigue. That was a feature that the Morrowind code patch had, that you could just press a button, then it would cast a spell and switch back to your weapon. I really missed that. Die. Die. Perfect. It's amazing how much better I'm doing now that I have just a couple of decent spells. Okay. This time I'm gonna do it for real. You just watch me. I don't even care that I have only 30 strength. I'm gonna make this work. I don't have any arrows. Oh, go away. On. Whoa. Sneaky little fucker. I'm gonna save. Screw it. I don't care. I should have gotten a restoration spell to restore my fatigue. Yeah, I have a restore health potion. That's kind of getting ahead of ourselves, because most of these guys only need to hit me once. wait, I'm turning up the gamma correction because I can't see. Oh great, it's turning up the gamma correction on my entire monitor. That's annoying. I'm just gonna use these potions. Restore fatigue. Here it is. I see you down there. Got him. I'm safe's coming in. Come here. Come on. Got him. This guy. You stay way back. Alright, thankfully, I'm very fast. I cannot get near him. He only needs to hit me once. Restore fatigue, there it is. I forgot about my summon. Here, have at it. Got him. That's all I needed to do. What is that? Fire salts. I'm gonna turn on the crosshair briefly. Ugh, I don't like it. It's too big. Ooh! You're in my way, asshole. Alright. Come on, you can do it. It's just a skeleton. Alright. I can do this. You got him. Good boy. Alright, yeah, there's nothing in here. Weed, 10 gold. Hair hammer. Okay, let's use that. Nothing to repair. I need to damage something so I can get my repair up. Seems kind of counterintuitive, but whatever. Kind of wish I had a light spell now. There is a light spell in this game, and there's some use to it, unless you crank up the gamma correction, which I kind of don't want to do. I don't have any more restore fatigues. Alright, what? Am I leveling anything up that'll get my endurance up? Heavy armor. Damn. That's the problem with this. You need to actually be able to take hits before you can get your endurance up. Unless you had spear. Yeah, spear is good because you can actually make your endurance go up by hitting things. You could make the case that long blade is objectively the best because long bladed weapons do the most damage. Well, actually, I think the most damaging weapon in the game is a blunt weapon. But yeah, there are other factors besides how much damage they do. You also have to think about how they level you up. That's not my best attack. Slash is the best. Why is it not slashing? Is it factoring speed into it? Is like the slash slower? What? Okay. These books are wacky. I love these. Alright, I'm gonna pick it up, but I'm a little worried that I'm gonna run out of carry weight. Skull of Luve Andrano, that's what I came here for. Okay. This is another way you can fast travel in this game. But the good thing is, it is weaved into the gameplay very nicely. Having a bit of a frame rate dip here. Yuck. Man, I was having such a good frame rate everywhere else. It's just Vivek screws it up. I think the problem might be that this uses a lot of models instead of land, so the engine can't optimize it as well. Is there a boat closer nearby? No. Anyway, welcome to Vivek City. This is the temple capital, and also the largest city on the whole island. And it's also home to Vivek, the living god. He's one of the tribunal. I don't even know why I'm trying to explain all this. I mean, if somebody's watching this and has never played this game before, they're probably hopelessly lost at this point. There's so much story in this game, so much lore. It's really a lot to take in. Okay, take me to the foreign quarter. There should be a silt strider nearby. So, yeah, it's over there. I don't want to go through the water though. Probably get killed by a slaughterfish.
Speak, traveler.
Speak, traveler. I'm a dark elf from the land of Morrowind. I sound like I've been smoking since I was a toddler, because there's so much ash in the air. It's ravaged my throat. Ugh. This is a difficult voice to do.
The guy who did the Dark Elf voice, his name is Jeff Baker. He also does the voices of the Imperials in this game, the Imperial males. Where am I going? Like, yeah, I guess we'll go to Balmora, and then we can go back to Caldera. I need to find a scroll of mark. Let's see, I wonder if Galbadir has one of those. And I can teleport back here whenever I want to.
What is this about, Altmer?
If you know how to use the transportation system in this game, you can really move around really nicely, or easily. Scroll of LMNO. Nope, there's no scroll of mark. This might be a good thing to have, though. Take these. Oh yeah, I still have that ceramic bowl, or did I? Ceramic bowl, soul reports. Is there anything else for Ajira?
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Sweet moon sugar.
2 T's. Oh, that's right, that's the end of her quest line. Well, I can advance myself, I think. Still not any closer to a level up. It's starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Alright.
Is there something I can do for you?
So that'll make them like me more, since I've gotten promoted 4 times. Somebody here has got to have a scroll of mark, or a mark spell. What about you? So you do teleportation. So surely, right? No? Okay.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
What about you? That's a good thing to have. Although I couldn't really cast it because my alteration sucks. Do I have illusion? Oh yeah, illusion is one of my skills. Charm, yeah. Take all of that. Alright, what about you? You gotta have mark. Please do. Oh, paralysis. Very good. Very nice. You don't have mark. Okay.
Alright, I'm intrigued. Go ahead.
How about this grumpy orc over here? No mark.
You seem worthy of my knowledge. You may speak.
Well, what have we here?
I think that's the lady that did the
Interesting.
Argonian voices in the later games. Alright, forget the mark spell. We'll do that
I'm
later.
listening, please. Go ahead.
I don't care enough. I want to do some more quests in advanced. I want to see
Traveler.
like how out of order I can do this game. I think I edited the sounds for the
Make it quick, Outlander.
thunder and lightning. I made it so there's actually a delay between like the actual strike and the sound. Let's have a look. Come on, lightning. There it goes. Ah, that works. Cool. So that makes it a little more realistic. Since, you know, sound travels slower than light. I completely forgot what I was doing. Wow. Oh yeah. I was gonna kill the cave rats. Is this the house? No, that's Nine Toes. Do. Bound longsword.
Speak, traveler.
I'm wondering if these things can kill me in one hit.
Speak quickly, out.
Oh, I need her key. So this is a Fighters Guild quest. Are you gonna give me the key? No?
Speak, traveler. Help!
Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
I'm sure there's someone else you can bother.
Okay, let me just... No, please, let me just bribe you. Let me bribe you, please. Okay. I don't want her to hate me. Ah, nice. I needed that long blade.
There is no escape.
And she hates me again. Alright, she'll forget that she hates me after a while. Just give it some time. I still can't get in here. However, I do have a scroll. And it might work or it might not. It's kind of random. Oh. What am I doing? I wonder if I can paralyze one of them. I can. Now I have the wrong sword. Mm-hmm. So they are pretty tough compared to me. Alright, can I get lucky a second time? If I die again, I'm just gonna move on. Moving on. is really a shame. My character is starting out so weak. I'm really gonna have to do some serious grinding. Alright, there are some people I can go fight that are relatively weak. So we're at Caldera. That's another Fighters Guild quest that I'm doing before I actually get the quest. That's a cool feature of this game. You can do a lot of stuff without having the quest giver tell you to. In fact, I think you can probably...
I'm listening.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you can skip over a really huge portion of the main quest. Well, you can skip like all the way to the end, but it's kind of a glitch. It's not really intentional. But I think you can also do it in an intended way. And my strength needs some serious help.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Caldera Ebony Mine is just over here. I have to kill those cliff racers. I don't know if I'm aiming correctly. Where would my crosshair be? Not there. I'm gonna need it. It's not lined up with the bow at all. And I'm out of arrows. It's a good thing they don't do much damage. Got him. Come here. Come here, you. Oh, lordy. I don't think standard is good enough. Do I have exclusive? No? Oh, no. To use the cheap. Oh, I don't have cheap restore health. Oh yeah, I do. Very good. So this ebony mine over here is pretty much the main reason why Caldera exists. The Imperials wanted to mine the natural resources. You have the Imperials who colonized this place and called it Morrowind, and you also have the Dunmer, who are native to here. And if you're familiar with the lore, they used to call it Resdane, so Morrowind is actually an Imperial name. Oh. Here's the guy that I wanted to kill. Like, the main bad guy of the game wants to actually kick all of the Imperials out. He's a bit of a nationalist. He's a gray nationalist. Because they have gray skin. Get it? Yeah, I know I'm spending a lot of gold, but it's probably worth it. It's not like I need all this gold anyway. Alright. Oh no, I can't increase my endurance yet. Alright. So what else does he train? Trains block, that's agility. It's all agility. I need someone to train my heavy armor. That's what I really need. Because there aren't very many endurance things. Let's see, endurance. It doesn't tell you which skills. I could train my spear, because my spear is garbage. Like, I won't really use it, I'm just using it to increase my attributes. Let's see, should I keep training with him? Nah. I'm just gonna kill him. Let's see. So he's a Telvanni agent, but I can't accuse him yet. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, this is too easy.
Ouch. Yeah, come on. Come here. Okay, is this paralysis on touch? Ah, can't get close enough. And now I'm out of healing. I've screwed it. I've screwed it. Wait, can I stack those? Can I stack the restore? I haven't tried that yet. I sincerely doubt that I can do a sneak attack. My sneak is garbage. Alright, well. Ah, this is perfect. You can open up with a paralysis. If I can cast the damn spell. Hey, what are you doing here? Really? Alright, I need to use my good sword. Oh! Ha, got him backed up into a corner.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Damn it. Got him. Alright, I'll take his arrows. long blade is increasing very slowly.
Yes.
So this is really close to Alderun. What do you mean I can level up? I haven't leveled up yet? Alderun is west. Oh, damn it. Not this guy. This is not a good time for this. I'm completely out of restore. Okay. Well, guess I'll die. Yes, exactly. Alright, can I stack these? Guess they're kind of stacking. I'm considering just doing some grinding off camera, because this might be somewhat painful for you to watch. Let's see. I just need to find somebody to train my heavy armor. There's gotta be someone. Alright, well, I need to find transportation first. I've amassed plenty of gold. I didn't really intend this to be a lesson on how not to make a character, but that's kind of what it turned out to be. I think I went the wrong way. Oh boy, I've been recording for almost 2 hours now. I'm still at level 2. I think Alderun is over there, yeah. So you got distant land, but we don't have distant statics, which is kind of weird. Maybe in a later version they'll have better distant land loading. Okay. Go all the way over there for the Sill Strider. What was I thinking of getting? Oh, I was thinking of training, right? Okay, they have a Fighter's Guild right over here. They might have a heavy armor trainer. What do you train? Medium armor. So this is Redoran architecture. It's all crab shells.
Do you want something from me?
And the Redoran is one of the 3 great houses. The Dunmer. That's how their political system works. They have 3 great houses that rule over Morrowind. Well, apart from the Empire. So the Empire is the one. Empire are the guys who call the shots. Okay, you. Come on. Somebody's got to know how to use heavy armor around here. Or not. That's fine. Maybe I can find a mark spell over at the Mage's Guild. That would be fine too. Hey, good old Louis Beauchamp. We'll do a quest for him later. Telekinesis. Sanctuary is good too. You know what? I should have a sanctuary spell. Maybe a better one than that. I can go to a spellmaker to do that. Alright. I can get a light spell. Okay.
Ah, yes. I'm listening.
What do they have down here? Training. Someone's got to have some good spells.
Make it quick, Outlander.
I will listen out for them, but make it quick.
Just turning off the crosshair because I don't really like it so much. It probably wouldn't look so bad at a higher resolution, but at this current resolution, it's a little too big. No. I wonder if this little thing still works. Sometimes, like in the classic game, if you talk to someone when they can't see you, they'll say who's there. That doesn't seem to be working though. Maybe they didn't think it was worth implementing. Oh, the cell loading is so fast.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
It's beautiful.
May I help you?
So once I get a mark spell, it'll make things a lot more convenient.
Well, what have we here? Interesting.
Don't talk down to me.
Do you want something from me?
Nobody has mark.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
It's ridiculous. Alright. We'll go to Vivek.
Greetings.
In fact, I think Siri Lunway. Yep. She has Mark and Recall, but I have an Amulet of Recall, so I don't need that. She
Hey.
also has a book that I have to get for a later quest. Okay, so my mysticism sucks.
May I help you?
But we'll try this anyway. Oof. Look at that percentage to cast. That's terrible. Alright, well, maybe I can train it.
Sugar is yours, friend.
Train it just a little bit. Hopefully I won't run out of gold. And of course...
What have we here?
Ah, there we go. Alright, that's good enough. I only need to cast it once anyway.
May I help you?
You can do it. There we go.
Sweet skooma.
So now, okay. Next,
An adventurer, I presume.
I'm gonna cut it off here because it's been almost 2 hours. Next time, I'm gonna find someone who trains heavy armor, so that we can actually not die in one hit when fighting anything.